Join us as we honor the stars, visionaries, and icons who passed between July 21st and 30th, 2016 in the United States. Gloria DeHaven. She was born in July 1925 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 91 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death were complications from a stroke. An American actress and singer who was a popular star of Hollywood musicals in the 1940s, appearing in films for MGM, and later had a prolific career on Broadway and television. Marni Nixon. She was born in February 1930 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 86 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death were complications from breast cancer. A legendary American soprano, best known as a ghost singer, who dubbed the singing voices for major actresses in classic movie musicals like The King and I and My Fair Lady. Dave Bald Eagle. He was born in April 1919 and he died in July 2016. His age was 97 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A highly respected American Lakota Sioux chief, military veteran, and actor who appeared in films including Dances with Wolves and was also known for sharing Native American history. Miss Cleo. She was born in August 1962 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 53 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was colorectal cancer. An American television personality and actress, born Uri Del Harris, who gained widespread fame playing the character of Miss Cleo, a television psychic with a distinct Jamaican accent. Bill Cardille. He was born in December 1928 and he died in July 2016. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from cancer. An American television host and announcer who was a fixture on Pittsburgh television for over 60 years, best known as the host of the late-night horror movie program Chiller Theater. Jerry Doyle. He was born in July 1956 and he died in July 2016. His age was 60 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was alcoholism complications. An American actor and conservative talk radio host, best known for his role as security chief Michael Garibaldi on the science fiction television series Babylon 5. Zelda Fischendler. She was born in September 1924 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 91 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death were complications from congestive heart failure. An influential American theater producer and director who was a key founder of the Arena Stage in Washington, D.C., and is considered a pioneer of the regional theater movement. Sandy Pearlman. He was born in August 1943 and he died in July 2016. His age was 72 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pneumonia due to stroke-related complications. An American music producer, manager, and rock critic who was highly influential in the genre of heavy rock, notably managing and producing albums for Blue Oyster Cult. Louis Steinberg. He was born in September 1933 and he died in July 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of cancer. An American musician who was the original bass guitarist for the legendary instrumental soul and R&B group Booker T and the MGs, winning a Grammy for Green Onions. Conrad Prebice. He was born in August 1933 and he died in July 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American real estate developer who became one of San Diego's most influential and prolific philanthropists, donating hundreds of millions of dollars to arts, health, and education. Jack Davis. He was born in December 1924 and he died in July 2016. His age was 91 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from a stroke. An iconic American cartoonist and illustrator who was one of the founding artists for Mad magazine and was renowned for his distinctive, energetic style and famous movie posters. James Allen McPherson. He was born in September 1943 and he died in July 2016. His age was 72 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pneumonia. An American author and professor who was the first African-American writer to win the Pulitzer Prize for fiction for his 1977 collection of short stories, Elbow Room. Dave Schwartz. He was born in February 1953 and he died in July 2016. His age was 63 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pancreatic and stomach cancer. An American meteorologist at the Weather Channel from 1991 to 2008 and again from 2014 to 2016, often referring to viewers as "my friends" before giving forecasts. Schwartz presented an easygoing manner and a gentle sense of humor that made him popular with the viewers. Forrest Mars Jr. He was born in August 1931 and he died in July 2016. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. An American business executive who was a co-owner and former co-president of the global candy and pet food giant Mars Incorporation. He was one of the wealthiest people in the world. Richard Thompson. He was born in October 1957 and he died in July 2016. His age was 58 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of Parkinson's disease. An American illustrator and cartoonist, best known for his syndicated comic strip called D-Sack and the illustrated poem Make the Pie Higher. He was given the Reuben Award for Outstanding Cartoonist of the Year for 2010. Tom Peterson. He was born in February 1930 and he died in July 2016. His age was 86 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of Parkinson's disease. An American retailer and local television personality in Portland, Oregon, famous for his energetic, eccentric television commercials for his furniture and appliance stores. Eric Moon. He was born in March 1923 and he died in July 2016. His age was 93 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A British-American librarian and writer who was highly influential in the library world, serving as the editor-in-chief for the authoritative library journal for over a decade. Moon was a trailblazer and influential figure, instrumental in transforming library professionalism, polity, and social responsibility. Laverne Crosby. She was born in April 1924 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 92 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. An American politician who in 1971 married former Nebraska Governor Robert B. Crosby. Crosby served in the Nebraska state legislature from 1988 to 2000 and was a Republican. David A. Katz. He was born in November 1933 and he died in July 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A United States District Judge of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Ohio. In August 1994, Katz was nominated by President Bill Clinton. Tim LaHaye. He was born in April 1926 and he died in July 2016. His age was 90 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from stroke. an American evangelical Christian minister and author who, with Jerry B. Jenkins, co-authored the immensely popular Left Behind series of apocalyptic novels. Conrad K. Sir. He was born in December 1931 and he died in July 2016. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American jurist who served as a United States Circuit Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the First Circuit from 1989 until his death. He was previously a United States District Judge of the United States District Court for the District of Maine. Franklin Van Antwerpen. He was born in October 1941 and he died in July 2016. His age was 74 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American jurist who served as a United States Circuit Judge on the Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit and previously served as a United States District Judge in Pennsylvania. Sheila Lampkin. She was born in August 1945 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 70 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was cancer. An American politician and a Democratic Party member of the Arkansas House of Representatives, representing District 9 from January 2013 until her death on July 2016. Lampkin served consecutively from January 2011 until January 2013 in the District 10 seat. Thomas R. McCarthy. He was born in November 1933 and he died in July 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from melanoma. An American thoroughbred racehorse owner and trainer from Louisville, Kentucky, best known for the 2009 Bluegrass Stakes winner and Kentucky Derby runner. General quarters. From a racing family, his grandfather was a jockey in Ireland, and both his father and uncle trained horses at racetracks in New England. Dennis Green. He was born in February 1949 and he died in July 2016. His age was 67 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from cardiac arrest. An American professional football coach who was the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals, known for turning around the Vikings franchise in the 1990s. Zeke Smith. He was born in September 1936 and he died in July 2016. His age was 79 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional football player who was a guard in the National Football League for the Baltimore Colts and the New York Giants. He played college football at Auburn, where he was awarded the Outland Trophy in 1958. Don Roberts. He was born in May 1933 and he died in July 2016. His age was 83 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American college men's ice hockey coach from 1964 to 1997. He was the head hockey coach at Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota. At the time of his retirement in 1996, he was the winningest hockey coach in NCAA Division III history. Dwight Jones. He was born in February 1952 and he died in July 2016. His age was 64 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional basketball player who played over a decade in the NBA as a forward center and won a silver medal with the Team USA at the controversial 1972 Munich Olympics. Doug Griffin. He was born in June 1947 and he died in July 2016. His age was 69 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional baseball player who was a defensive standout at second base for the Boston Red Sox in 1970s, playing over 700 games for the team. Antonio Armstrong. He was born in October 1973 and he died in July 2016. His age was 42 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was homicide. An American professional football linebacker who played in the National Football League and Canadian Football League. He was tragically murdered along with his wife by his own son. Alan Bryce. He was born in October 1937 and he died in July 2016. His age was 78 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American pitcher in Major League Baseball who played for the Chicago White Sox in its 1961 season. Harold Duane Viator. He was born in December 1931 and he died in July 2016. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American jurist who served as a United States District Judge for the Southern District of Iowa after being nominated by President Jimmy Carter in 1979. If these lives touched your heart, please like this video, share your feelings in the comments, and subscribe to Obituarypedia to remember more icons together.